What is up, everybody? This is Zach Zacharias. We're back with more Batman Arkham Asylum. Well, this is it, everybody. It's time now to go to the Joker's party. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Guest list only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in. Let's see, A, no, that's not right. B, Bane. Ah, here it is, Batman. Hey, looks like you're the guest of honor. Give him a big welcome, guys.
Oh, nice. We are the guest of honor. I'm getting a nice greeting. I finally have some fans out of these thugs. Woohoo! Really awesome, right? I'm still gonna beat y'all down, though.
Don't let him hit!
Dang it, I hate... God.
Best you got? Let's finish! You want some of this?
I appreciate the warm welcome, though, fellas. Well, thank you, fans. I adore you. I appreciate being the guest of honor. I'm still gonna whoop y'all, though.
Jeez! You're gonna bleed out your face! You're dead, Batman! Ow! I'm gonna burn your bones to dust! I'm gonna pulverize you! What happened?
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I need to stop getting so confident and not expecting hits, because I broke the flow I was trying to do here.
Smash you into pieces! You're gonna have holes in your face! Get him up!
I hate it when I go back to the gadget doing that, too.
You're dead!
Get away from me with that. Stop going back to the dang gadget. Again, thank you all my fans. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the warm welcome there.
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward to it. I know I have. Surprise! Everyone always said I should be in television. You don't want to miss this, really. It'll be a blast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
saying, Batman took that explosion better than
Why
most would.
didn't you stop Batman? Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown. Ah, I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong. You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating up Bane, feeding Scarecrow to Croc, slapping around Harley, my hobby, by the way, and ruining all my lovely venom plants.
It's over, Joker.
Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even begun.
Again, sometimes it's annoying as hell. Really? Get out of here with that. Oh, come on, really? I got hit by that?
This'll hurt.
Okay, whatever. We're just gonna roll with this.
This'll hurt.
Oh, come on, really? Come on. The fighting system gets on my nerves sometimes, I swear. Because I keep thinking I am doing one thing when I'm doing something else. Come on, knock him out.
You want some of this?
Come on, knock him out. Okay, yeah, let's start this fight again. That was annoying as hell.
Oh, isn't that cute?
All right, shut up.
That's a sleeping. Someone finish him off.
God. All right, I don't need to see this again, even though it's a cool cutscene. Yeah, my problem is I get too confident sometimes. I mean, some might argue that I should play on controller, but I've always been keyboard and mouse. There are only like some games I like playing on controller. Oh, he can interrupt that. That is some bull. I need to stop getting some coffee.
Don't let him hit you!
The slow motion, by the way, is a bit annoying. Because I have no time to counter everything. But then again, if you all have watched it from the beginning, you know, I'm not like the best at like... You definitely want to use thugs to
Do it again!
oh, come on. You have to like memorize so many things at once too. Why did I jump directly to him? Oh my god. I need to do a better job in future playthroughs to actually memorize what to do exactly. And there are more thugs too. This is some bull. I guess my problem is too is that I want to get the boss fight sort of over with, which is always bound to be problematic. Get away from me, punk.
This'll hurt.
Finally. Did better that time.
Done, Bats. You deserve a prize. Your old pal, Commissioner Gordon.
Wait, how did he get captured again?
He looks all run down. Let's pep him up.
No! Batman! Get away!
Here we go. We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies. You're trying to resist the change. That's not fair. Come on, give in. So, you want to play hardball, bats, do you? Your call. Pickle, pickle. No! Oh, you're ruining my big night! Months of planning down the crapper. I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it, giggling in a corner and bleeding. But you've denied me even that. I have nothing to live for. Let's get ready to tango!
Okay. Okay, this is definitely a glitch. I remember this. So let's try restarting from the checkpoint here. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen. Yeah, that glitch can happen sometimes. Don't worry about it.
Under lockdown. Its staff at the mercy of the rampaging inmates. Just 10 minutes
Because
ago,
we were supposed to go right to the
taped
cutscene.
message.
Greetings, Gotham! Joker here! Arkham is mine! Soon I'll unleash madness untold onto the streets of Gotham. But first, direct your eyes to the rooftops and witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight.
We've been circling the tower since the... Wait! There! Joker is making his move!
Showtime, Batman! Let's give the room something to talk about. Ha! Two freaks in a fight to the death. And for one night only, please welcome our special guest referee, So, come on! Change! Get crazy! It's the only way to beat me! You know you want to. Never. You wasted the antidote on yourself? Now that's funny! Hysterical! But you still spoil my fun, and for that, I'll paint Arkham with your blood. Let's get ready to tango!
So yeah.
For all Gotham to see.
So yeah, if that glitch happens where it goes right to this point,
Excuse me, Bats.
and Joker's not moving, then just restart from checkpoint and it will kick right back.
Come, boys. I've softened them up for you.
Again, I hate these awkward angle combat situations.
Here it comes. So, Mr. Referee, how was that round? What? Speak up. This'll hurt him. Come on. This'll hurt. Don't let him hit you, you idiot.
Again, I'm getting way too confident with not countering sometimes. I have to do better in Arkham City.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Now those explosive chattering teeth,
I am the greatest.
you can either use a quick battering and destroy them, or just Wait till they come over to you and quickly dodge whenever they're...
Hey, is that Jack Ryder's chopper I see?
Alright, whenever Joker turns around like that, make sure you use your back claw to pull back Joker down.
When I get out of this, I'm going to rip your freaking... Give me your best shot, Bats. It won't kill you to smile, Bats. I'm out, Bats. My people. Give them a kicking for me, boys. I'm bored of them. Look out! This will hurt. Crap out of here! Again!
Oh, come on, really? Counter! And all that.
Hello, Mr. Referee. How was that round? What?
Counter, Batman! What is this freaking... Oh, God. Okay, I accidentally damaged myself doing that, but... Come on, Batman, counter! They're awakened. Set the control so I don't accidentally trigger a gadget whenever. So, like I said, I'm not a fan of these combat situations where it's at an awkward angle because I never know which direction to go anyway.
More helicopters? How exciting!
Come on, Batman, hit him!
Enjoy your evening! Your laugh! What are you doing? You'll die for this, Bats! Bring it on!
Okay, so I got some help.
Ready for this, Bats?
Come on, really?
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Maybe someone should do a counter of how many times I say come on, really, because I get frustrated a lot sometimes.
Come in, boys. Knock him about a bit. I've got a city to address. Oh, Mr. Referee. How was that round for you? What? This'll hurt. Mind your head.
Again, the gadget, the same button of it being the gadget is starting to annoy me quite a bit.
More firepower over here. Ow! I'm gonna turn this. Don't let him hit you. Crap out of here. You're in for a I'll help, boy. This'll hurt. You okay, buddy?
Again, the angle I'm fighting at is also very annoying.
Idiot! Jeez!
on, really?
So, Mr. Referee, how was that round?
Okay, I screwed up. I definitely screwed up there because that was my only opportunity to get Joker a third time.
I'll give you something for the morning news, Gotham. When I'm done here, I will march on Gotham flanked by an army of brutal monsters. Ooh, how's my body, doesn't it? This won't stop me.
There we go.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, Bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round?
Always.
What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
At the cost of a suit, but that was an epic punch. Definitely a satisfying ending right there.
I'm fine, Barbara. The GCPD finally has control of the asylum. Doctors are treating the injured, but it looks like it'll take some time. All super criminals are back in custody. Quite a mess in there. And the venom-enhanced inmates are returning to normal. Though for some, the process can be quite painful.
Dad, how are you doing?
I'll survive. See you tonight, Barbara. Shame about your car. Can I give you a ride?
Thanks, Jim, but I have one on the way.
Get some rest. You deserve it.
Second National Bank was just robbed by Harvey Dent, aka Two.
Stay safe, Jim.
2 officers down. The suspect is fleeing in their patrol car.
All right, it does suck we have to go with these credits without any music, but I hope you understand my reasoning for doing so. But yeah, that was Batman Arkham Asylum for you all. I am very glad to have brought you all this playthrough. It still is a great game after all these years. Yeah, I know I got annoyed a lot, but again, I still think it's an amazing game. Definitely one of my favorite superhero games. And even though I could have been better with like combat and stuff like that, I still got things done. And I cannot wait to bring you all Arkham City next. I am very excited for that one. But yeah, this was quite the playthrough. I'm really glad I brought it to you all. And also did the Riddler stuff as well and show you all the ending to the Riddler there. Now, as far as like the challenges and stuff like, I'm debating if I want to do videos on those sometime later. And, you know, those would be without commentary, but it would show me doing all those challenges pretty much. But I've already 100% completed the game, so it's not like I'm super worried about doing any of them, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I think the thing I'm glad I did in this playthrough the most is actually took the time to listen to the Chronicles of Arkham, as well as the interview tapes, and all the times I've played this, and even in my 100% playthrough, I've never actually taken the time to listen to those or even really read the bios. And I thought about for this Let's Play, I would just go through it and they'd be like, yeah, I mean, I'll read those whenever I'm more focused on story. But I'm actually glad I took the time to go through all that because, you know, they did provide me a little bit more insight into the story of the game and stuff like that. So I'm actually glad I did that. And maybe a future video concept is me playing those on one playing the interview tapes of each individual character all in one video so you hear it as a whole. I think that might be good. As well as the Chronicles of Arkham as one big video when you hear them all together. I think that would be cool to do, but I'm mainly focused on moving on at this point. But that might be a fun idea to consider in the future. But yeah, one of the games I've 100% completed, so I am very proud to have done that. And yeah, I mean, this was a lot of fun to cover. I know it's one of my shorter walkthroughs because the game wasn't really meant to be, the story itself wasn't meant to be like super in depth. I mean, it basically all happens in one night pretty much. So that's why I did want to take the time of, you know, showing you all the Riddler stuff, showing you the interview tape, stuff like that. And even though I've played through the story like several times, like I said, I've never actually taken the time to listen to the interview tapes in the Chronicles of Arkham before. So that was actually a fresh experience for me right there. So I am really glad to have done that for you all and for me as well, because that gave me more insight to the story I wasn't expecting. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. And I can't wait to bring you all Arkham City. For that one, I'll still try to get as much as Riddler stuff as I can. But that game is definitely a lot larger than this one. So I don't know about showing you all where every single Riddler thing is exactly. But that is one of those things where I'll still show you the ending to the Riddler in like a separate video, maybe. So yeah, I'm very glad to have brought you all this playthrough. This is still one of my favorite games, and like I said, even though I could have played a little bit better and been more consistent, and I know some people might bring up, well, controller is easier and stuff like this, but I've always been a keyboard and mouse person. Like I've said, controller is one of those things where I only reserve for games that I feel I absolutely need it. This is one of them. I've always been keyboard and mouse, so I'm perfectly fine with that. I just got to get better and like being patient, especially if I'm going to cover Arkham City next and stuff like that, because that has way more stuff to it than this one. I guess the only things I didn't like it, like I said, it's like situations and boss fights like that where you're stuck at that awkward angle and you can't really do perfect combat, stuff like that. That would be my only real like critique anyway. As well as, you know, me trying to do a counter and the game acts like I'm going right back to a gadget, which is annoying. I wonder if there's like a control I can change so I don't really get that as much. But yeah, this is still a very well-made Batman game. I mean, Batman games in the past, I mean, I did like Batman Vengeance for like the nostalgic, for only really like for nostalgic reasons and how it was based on the animated series, which I grew up on. As a game as a whole, it's not really that great, but I still enjoyed it as a kid. Batman Begins video game, I also enjoyed it as a kid, but that doesn't really have nearly as much replay value as this one does. And there was that charm of, you know, like, of course it was based on the movie, and they had like scenes from the movie, stuff like that, along with like the cast returning the voice. So I think that did have that going for it. As far as like gameplay goes, it's just, it could have been a lot better. And like I said, it doesn't really have the replayability as I want in certain games, especially in this one, because this one is definitely replayable to me. I mean, heck, I've 100% completed it, so there is that. And I haven't really played any other Batman games. I think I tried Batman Dark Tomorrow at one point, but the less said about that, the better. I thought that was terrible. And I will definitely be covering Arkham City next, and then Arkham Origins afterward. Arkham Knight, again, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and say this straight out. I was already spoiled Arkham Knight way in advance, and I did not like how that story played out as all. And I hear Arkham Knight on the PC is very glitchy anyway. So that's why I'm going to skip that one as a whole and just stick with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and Arkham Origins as the Batman games I'll cover. Arkham Knight, I'm not. Again, that was already spoiled for me, and I already saw playthroughs of that one anyway. And again, I was just not a fan of how that story played out as a whole. I mean, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and even Arkham Origins are just way more satisfying to me, story-wise. Again, I'm sorry about the music, but I hope you all understand my reasonings for doing so. We won't get into that, but again, I'm very proud to have brought you all Arkham Asylum to you all. It has been a real blast to cover. And even though I could have played it a little bit better at times, I'm still glad I brought it to you. Because it was just so refreshing as a Batman game. Because like I said, before you just had Batman games that were either poor or just mediocre. And Rocksteady did a great job on this one. And I'm very excited to bring you all Arkham City next. And then afterward, like I said, we'll do Origins. And rest in peace, Kevin Conroy, and rest in peace, Arlene Sorkin as well. I'm glad that I know, I'm pretty sure Tara Strong does the voice of Harley Quinn in Arkham City. So I think this is actually the only Arkham game where you get Arlene Sorkin as the voice of Harley here. Oh, they have an Italian cast list? And Mark Hamill, of course, as Joker is always great. But man, it really sucked to hear when both Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorkin had passed, because they were very talented. And like I said, I'm glad Arlene Sorkin is at least Harley in this one, even though I love Tara Strong as well as Harley. And Mark Hamill as Joker, you can't go wrong with that. I honestly know him more as Joker than I do Luke Skywalker, if I'm being perfectly honest, even though Star Wars I like as well. I also like how they did these credits as a whole here. I mean, the art style is pretty cool, and the whole black and white colors is pretty solid. Again, I'm also glad that I showed you all the Riddler stuff. Arkham City, I'm not sure if I'm going to take the time to do all that, because some of that stuff would require me having access to certain Batman gadgets and stuff like that. And it's just way more in-depth than this one, even. And they got a lot of Riddler stuff in this one, don't get me wrong. But it's a little bit more... I don't want to say harder necessarily, because you can eventually get all of them, but it is more tedious in Arkham City, I think. But I do, whenever I do eventually find all the Riddler stuff, oh yeah, this is why I didn't want to skip the credits, because I know we had this scene. Ooh, Bane. Congratulations, you have locked the armor bat suit for use in the challenge mode. So yeah, challenges I have 0% on, everything else is fine. That post-credit scene, by the way, that can come in different varieties. I got Bane there, but that can also be Scarecrow grabbing that Titan, or it can be Killer Croc. I think, I'm not sure what all I did to get Bane, but I think that makes the most sense anyway. Considering who he is. But anyway, that was Batman Arkham Asylum. I hope y'all really enjoyed this Let's Play, and I will see you all with Arkham City next when I'm ready to start it. And if you've missed Riddler trophy, stuff like that, you can continue the story and it will take you right back in, and you can go hunt for them on your own time. But yeah, you have character trophies here. Of everything. I kind of don't want to go digging through this, because it was just something that I just earned. You have downloadable content, you have challenge mode, stuff like that you can do. And I might do more videos on Batman Arkham Asylum, but I'm in no rush. Because my main thing was doing a Let's Play of the story, which I did. Anyway, people, that was Batman Arkham Asylum. I hope you all really enjoyed this Let's Play, and I'll see you all soon with what I have next in store.